Hey everyone, this podcast is brought to you by Quantum Degenerates. If you want more of the Degens, we have content on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. We stream on Twitch every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 to 9 a.m. and have our team streams every Saturday from 2 to 5 p.m. If you especially enjoy what we're doing, you can help us out by becoming a patron on patreon.com/Quantum Degenerates. I'm your boy Lethal. I'll be your host from here until the end of time. And today I got Brandon with me, a.k.a. Valentine, a.k.a. whatever you want to be called, my bands.
It was good.
So, I had all this prep work that I wanted to do. Like, I thought I was Batman. And I was going to write down all these questions. And I just completely forgot, bro. I just didn't do it.
It'd be like that. We can...
Anytime. Anytime I got time to myself this week, I just... played League or applied for jobs, bro. That's because that's what we're doing today. That's what we're doing these days.
I respect that. I played a lot of Pokemon, but since I went camping last week, I got minimal sleep, and then I had to just go right back into working. So like every day after work, I was wiped, but I was like, I'm not going to sleep. You know, to get that one good Odin's rest that you really need. So I was fighting it. Until today. Today was the day. I slept like 12 hours. So
damn.
It was like
True.
I think I went to sleep at like 10 p.m. yesterday, and I woke up at like 11 today. I was out.
You know, Silas hit that Odin sleep the other day.
Hey yo, that picture that Jess posted with the PB and J. Oh, that one took me out.
Oh, son. Yeah, I was deceased for a good 2 minutes before we even like took that. I just was cracking up. But yeah, like that day and then the day after, he didn't nap. And then yesterday night, like not last night, but yesterday night before, he fell asleep like at 8 o'clock. And he didn't wake up until like 11 yesterday morning. He really hit that Odin sleep. Man. And he hit that mean Odin sleep, bro. I was impressed. I was like, damn, you outslept me? That's crazy. Yeah. So we're pretty much just going to be like, I guess kind of catching up because we don't talk all that much. I'll be trying to call my boy Brandon, but you know, he too busy for me. He too Hollywood as
too Hollywood. We too Hollywood.
People like to say.
I really just get home and then my phone is gone. I hit that shower, I start looking for food, and then it's a struggle to even stay awake after that, for real.
True.
I try to play some games. I'm really enjoying Pokemon. Pokemon has really caught my interest again. It's been a long time since I wanted to play a Pokemon game this much.
True. Yeah, that's what we should have had you. We should have you streaming. Are you gonna be playing that while we talk?
Nah, I wanted to focus? I wanted to fully focus because all the way up to the lead up, I've been playing this whole time in the call. So
yeah, I could tell. I was like, yeah, bro. So this and that, like.
Hey yo, I beat the game last night. I beat the game last night and I fell asleep during the credits. Like that's
what a savage. So you missed the patented after credit scene.
Yeah. I fell asleep.
Rip.
I was so tired, but I was like, I'm gonna beat this game today, and I did. And as soon as the credits started rolling, I saw the first little image, I saw the names, and I closed my eyes. 5 minutes later, Melissa goes, "You're asleep," and I'm like, "Nah, I'm up. I'm up." Yeah.
You know who likes to act like she's not sleeping all the time is my wife, and like I have to catch her. I'll be like, all right, get the front facing camera, talk about, all right, are you awake? Are you sleeping? She's like, no, with her eyes closed, bro. Then I start busting out laughing. She opens her eyes and she's just mad. How dare you, bro?
The audacity.
Yeah. So I've been going to the gym, as you know. Don't got any mega gains, right? Because we natural and we got poor genetics, but we still got something. We got something going on, right?
Tell the people how long it's been, because this is an accomplishment for real.
I've been going since last April, and I only know that because my first progress pic that I took, which I still just look like a fat man, was like in May, and that was like a month. Like that was the first month that I had Jess take pictures. So yeah, it's been a minute. Not gonna lie though, I'm like just now getting into trying to actually deliberately cut weight, if you can even call it that, or lose fat. I think that's what it is. I'm just now deliberately trying to lose fat. So
right, because
I
there's
didn't
a
lose
lot
too much
that
weight.
goes into a fitness journey. So
Yeah, I haven't lost too much weight, but I've gained some strength.
a lot of strength. Your numbers have
Perhaps a
gone
bit of
up.
muscle. Yeah.
Nah, them numbers have gone up.
Yeah.
We're almost at the 2-play dream.
Yes, that's what. Yo, I still haven't hit that yet because I have
We're almost
no
at the
gym
2-play
partner.
dream.
No gym partner. Gotta take it easy.
Hey, yo, the 2-play dream is actually like that's the benchmark. Like people, how much do you bench? Oh, I got the 2 plates. Like that's when you know.
Yeah, we do a solid 225 for like 15.
Yeah,
that's actually
when you know.
That's OD. That would be like the goal. If I get to 225 for more than 5, I'll be happy. And if I do, because then if I could do 15, that means the next goal is like to do a set of 15. And if I could do like multiple sets of 15, that means I could do 225 as lightweight, quote unquote.
Right.
Imagine that, bro. Your boy at the gym just
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, but have you been able to go or?
Nah, man. As soon as Omarion started dancing around all over again, I was like, I'm not going to the gym. I'm not trying to get the vid, bro.
True. Oh, but you were telling me you guys got some weights.
Yep, right. They come in today. We ordered our our weights. We got a bar with 245s, 225s, 215s, 210s, 25s. Oh, and 2.5s, but I don't even look at that. So
that's nice, bro. That's a whole workout in itself.
That's a whole workout.
When you're ready for more weights, you can just order another set of weights. Like,
yep, you can order more weights. I think after that, I'm gonna I want to look into getting my own place soon. I don't want to be here. 2,
respect.
After
shout
I
out
have
to Mom Dukes. No disrespect.
Yep. No disrespect. Shout out. But 2, after that, I want to get like a what are they called? Like a cage, that has where I'll be able to put my bench under there, and then I'll just have like the bench rack and
a rack. So like a squat rack. It's a squat rack.
Yeah. I want one of those so I can just have everything. And then for real, I have no excuse. That's like a mini home gym right there.
Yeah. Right now, I feel like I got no excuse, even though my lazy ass, bro. Like for someone that's not a morning person, I got to do my stuff in the morning. Like.
Right. That makes sense.
But Jessica's going back to work, so I've been having to go at like 5:30 to the gym, 6 o'clock. And that's where all the actual true degens are out there. You got the girls working on the cakes. You got the freaks that are just there all day. Like, there's like 2 to 3 guys that it doesn't matter what time I go to the gym, they're just at the gym.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and they're just like brolic. I'm like, damn, bro. I wonder how long you've been just living at the gym. Like, do you eat here too? Because I swear I always see them there. And then you got the guys that get off work and they have to go to the gym. And then you have, since it's January, February, the New Year's resolution people, which always get bashed on. Always get bashed on, but I'm rooting for y'all, man, because I know it's kind of...
You know what's crazy about them New Year's people? Like, yeah, most of them drop out, but some of them don't. And then now you're just gonna see some of them at the gym, like
Yep.
for like they're like, you know what, I really wanted to change, and they're gonna stick to it. And seeing those people at the gym when you're at the gym all the time, it's like, damn, I see you, dude. I
see you, bro. Yes. And then what I like is there was this one kid who's obsessed with his triceps. Right, he's got smaller triceps than me, which whatever, right? Like I don't have too many triceps, but he's like obsessed with his triceps, which is cool. Like feel yourself, right? But I always watch him when he's doing like deadlift, because I watched him start with like 25s on each side for deadlift, and he was trying to do like 3 something the other day, and I was like, yo, you almost got it, bro. Like
that's crazy.
It's so weird how like you make like gym friends that you don't even talk to, you just see them at the gym, and like
Yeah.
you get the head nod or the thumbs up from people.
Yeah, you're just like, yeah, I see you. I see you.
Yeah. I don't think he got it, but you know, I was like, bro, I think it's
Hey,
mental.
it's
You did the Captain America, bro. I saw you move it, and I was like, oh, he got it, and then you put it down. So next time he tries, he's for sure gonna get that.
yeah, man. You know, just some rest. It's on any given day. Any given
Yep.
day, you can hit that.
Yep. Any given day,
He might not have
like
had enough food, enough rest that
food,
day. You know what I'm saying?
everything plays in. Which is funny because I always used to think that I was just being a weirdo, like superstitious and all that. But I could see where like when I don't eat very well, right? Like if all I had was freaking Pop Tarts before I went to the gym, I'm not. It better be a light week, otherwise I'm not gonna have a good time. Or
Right. No, for sure. There's some days where you go in there and every weight feels like lightweight. You put that extra 5 on
oh
every
yeah,
lift.
oh
And then
yeah,
there's some days where I just hit this number, but I need to do 10 under if I want to do these reps for like these workouts or reps with good form. So
yep. The and this so going back to almost a year. This is actually the first time that I'm like self motivated to go to the gym. Um, and I still have like lazy days, so I know it's hard to like keep going, but you know, just keep reminding yourself why you go. If you don't, then you just end up not going. Kind
yeah,
of
for sure.
like, do you like what's your motivation when you actually, you know, assuming there's not a pandemic and people aren't being stupid and not following guidelines? Like,
Well, for me, it used to be aesthetics. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like I would work out for aesthetics. I didn't care about anything else. I just wanted to look good. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. But the more I worked out for us, so I achieved my aesthetic dream. Right,
mm-hmm.
I was cut, 6 packs, vascular, everything. I had everything I wanted. But then, like moving around and everything was easier, but then I realized that because I did it so quickly and so short, and I still did things wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to feel pain and look good. I just want to feel good, and that'll come with looking good too. Like I'm already, I'm 20 pounds heavier than when I was at my in 2019, where I was at my like fitness dream.
Mm-hmm.
I was 174 back then. I weighed myself this week. I'm 194. Legit, just 20 pounds.
Dang. Right? What
But,
you would back in the day consider fat, by the way.
Yeah, but it sits different now. Mm-hmm. It sits way different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty lean. Like I don't have a stomach. I'm still pretty lean. If I flex, you can see the muscles everywhere. Legs. I built up my legs a lot, so not all of this weight is bad weight, of course.
So you have the tree. What do they call the roots to the tree?
Trunks, bro.
Got the tree trunks going on.
Yeah, they're huge, and because this past couple years, what I've been mainly focusing on is in my everyday life, making sure I use the muscles that I need to not have issues with my body. So with that, I mean like my lower half, my hamstrings and my glutes were so like they were so behind in muscle development that it would create strain for my quads and my lower back a lot of the time. So I was always feeling a lot of tension back there because my quads and lower back were trying to take on the brute force of my body's weight.
Yo, top heavy self.
Yes.
Yo.
So for these past 2 years, I've been really working on my hamstrings and my glutes, and they have grown, and that's another reason why my weight is higher. And I keep something that I have to remind myself is I can cut down at any time. I understand my body and I know how to cut.
Yeah.
But I'm staying at this weight for gaining.
Yeah.
So my journey transformed from being aesthetically, pleasing to look at to I just want to be able to move around and feel good and have longevity in my body.
Yo, you know it's crazy that you said that because about your like back, because before I started going to the gym, I don't know if I like ever complained to you, but like my lower back used to always have pain,
Yeah.
and it would be random. Like I'd like just something like I'm gonna go pick my kid up or something, or go to flush the toilet, and my back would lock up, and it was always my lower back. Um, but ever since I started to go to the gym, um, specifically training legs in general, which I don't have great legs at all, but just the fact that I've like strengthened them and I do workouts that like target your butt specifically, I feel
Yeah.
like I almost never have any kind of back pain unless I'm like laying down funny or my kid decided to like stomp the yard on my back while I was laying down.
Right, and it really it really makes that difference, and I really never knew because I never was a big leg guy. Anyways, I worked
Oh
a
no.
warehouse job where I had to move a lot, get around, crawl
Mm.
on belts and stuff. So my legs hurting was never my top priority because leg recovery, even to this day, I hate it. It's my least favorite recovery group. It's awful. I need them to move, and I'm 200 pounds at 5'8", bro. I'm heavy. Like.
And you know the craziest part about that is like I think it's only like the top half of your legs that feels like that because your calves are used to doing so much work that if you actually try
Yeah.
to grow your calves, it's probably like the hardest muscle for you to try to grow in your body
Yeah, calf
because
is one of the hardest
they're just
to
used to
grow.
walking. They used to carrying
Yeah,
your fat self. They're used to just like walking, running, climbing upstairs. Like all that ends up using those like muscles for the most part. And the only time you use your quads and hamstrings would be like walking up and down the stairs, maybe.
yeah,
If you ever
but
do a squat. So
yeah, and I squat at work all the time, and that's half the reason why my back hurt because at UPS I didn't bend at the knees like you're supposed to, which is a squat. I was just
mm,
bending over at the back, and after 7 8 years of that, the body doesn't like it.
yeah, absolutely not. My body didn't like it when I was on the bottom of like those 747s.
Oh
Um,
yeah,
when you load them up, you have to load them up like on the bottom. And I think commercial airports usually just have like bins that they roll into the belly of the plane. But the military, they're just like, we got slaves for that. Don't worry about that. So
yeah, no worry, no worries.
we're in there. I'm 5'11". I'm not super tall, but I'm still having to be like bent over, really awkward because I think the spaces are like between 4 and 5 feet, and you're just in there like picking up these heavy ass um, luggages and trying to arrange them, and like you do that one time and your back's burning, bro.
Oh,
Imagine
for
that
sure.
every week for like 400 plus passengers or however whatever crazy number it was. Like it's not a good time, bro. And
No,
I'm
not at all.
lazy, so I didn't go to the gym back then, so my back was especially roasted. But
But the the bright side to all of this is the benefits. You know what I'm saying? Like we do reap the benefits. Life just becomes a little easier when you work out. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
you're like I can do that and it doesn't hurt, or I can picking things up with ease. Like I know you probably picking up your kid got easier.
oh yeah, man. I do like unintentionally learned that I could just do shoulder presses with my son. Because he likes being tossed up in the air. And yeah,
Right.
that was another
Oh,
like
who?
motivating
I
factor.
definitely knew that, bro. Don't worry.
Yeah,
Every
that
time I
was.
get there,
Everybody wants to take a turn, bro. They're like, yo, throw me up next.
throw
But
me. I'm next. I'm next.
yeah, he started getting heavier. I was like, dang, bro, this kid, how much does he weigh? He weighed like 30 something pounds at the time. I was like, yo, he's getting heavy.
Hey,
But
yo,
now I'll toss him
your
up.
kid's solid, man.
Yeah, he's like 40 something pounds now. And it feels a lot better just like tossing him around, picking him up, whatever, than it did 9 months ago. So you definitely do see the progress. You see the progress in other things too.
Yeah, that's great though. I can't wait for. I've been. I worked at a toy factory during the holiday season, so I lost some weight just by all the moving
Existing.
I had to do. But I wasn't working out, so I've been out of it for a couple months.
Yeah.
And me getting these weights at my house, I can't wait to actually just start working out again for real.
True. So what was I? Hold on. I think I wrote it down. I wrote something down. But oh, what's like your wait? So when you're actually going to the gym, like, what's like the biggest thing like you would struggle with as far as trying to be in shape?
Getting there, like I don't have any problems.
That's
No,
it.
I'm so serious. Yes, like once I'm
Good.
there, and I'm there for however long that I plan to do my workouts. Like,
Mm-hmm.
but just the thought of starting it up, getting up, moving, and doing all of it was always the hardest part for me. Always, and still is.
So not like dieting, not like adding cardio, but just
Mm-mm.
going to work out. The process of starting or doing it.
Right, because the more I work out personally, the more I like working out, and I know
Mm-hmm.
that. So like when you first start working out, I also know that if I overdo something, I'm
Burnout.
not gonna want to do it.
Yeah.
So I um I need to start off slow and really fall back in love with it, or else I'm just not gonna do it.
Yeah. Like my problem.
Because for me,
Go ahead.
I just to start up recently,
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing squats and push-ups at home. You know, to like
Hey, the classic.
yeah,
That's what I
the
used to
classic,
do. Yo,
the classic.
I had to do those PT tests. I did not like going to the gym. Push ups, sit ups, and then I had the pull up bar on my door.
Yep.
And that was it.
And I have a pull-up bar in my backyard. I started doing pull-ups again.
So your back is about to be
Squat.
lit.
Oh yeah. Especially now that I know how to flex it a little more. Oh,
Yeah.
and that's another thing to make sure that I never fully lose something. Even during my 12-hour no break days at work, I would come home and I spend every day sometime flexing in the mirror. Every day, no matter what.
I think you just like the way you look, bro.
Nah,
Like
because I hated the way I looked, but
that. True.
because when especially if you have something that you could compare it to before,
Mm-hmm.
so I didn't like the way I looked, but I knew that I need to keep up the flex. Like I need to learn. Like
Keep
it's a
using the
mind muscle
muscle.
connection,
Mm-hmm.
right? So
Yeah,
it's not much, but it's
nah, it's
simple.
something. It's more than nothing.
Right,
That's what you
right.
got to tell yourself. Anybody that's like, if all you could do is walk on the treadmill for 30 minutes and you feel like, oh, that's like all I could bring myself to do, like you're doing something,
Yeah,
which is
you're
better
doing.
than
It's
just
better
laying there.
doing. Yep,
So,
facts.
yeah, my biggest struggle though is I think it's food, bro. Like I'm supposed to be like, okay, so I don't know if you noticed, I'm drinking a Red Bull.
Yeah.
So, clearly today's well, I wouldn't say like a cheat day. I would say it's a cheat day just because I'm supposed to be fasting, right? Until 12, but Jessica bought chocolate chip cookies and I didn't notice them until like 10:30 at night last night. So, I definitely had some chocolate chip cookies yesterday. And that's always like my biggest thing is just even if I'm eating healthy, I'll try to I'll like eat a lot cuz I'm just a fatty. So,
Yeah, I mean it'd be
like
like that.
portion control, and then it wouldn't be so bad if I did more than just go to the gym. I feel like if I was working like you do and going to the gym, I'd probably get away with eating as much as I like to eat. But because I kind of just chill at home, I got a lot of stored up energy that just gets turned right back into fat.
Yeah,
uh,
true.
and then before this time around that I started going, it was always just like laziness, like because I always had someone that I would go with, or someone that would kind of like drag me to the gym, which is good. Like I feel like if we lived closer together, like we would both be going to the gym right now, and then we
Yeah,
would both
yeah,
be
for
putting
sure,
up like way better numbers. Like
for
if I
sure.
had if you were there, I'd be like, all right, I'm gonna try this 225, and I could try it like week after week if I felt like I could do it and just had to get past something. But
Right.
dropping 225 on yourself is not a good time. I dropped 175 on myself one time, like 6 months ago or something, like early on, and I had to like roll it off of my body because there wasn't really a lot of people at the gym.
Oh
So I was
man,
like,
I had one big embarrassing one. I couldn't get it back up. I think it was like 205,
okay.
and then rested it on my chest, and then like tried to like pick it back up, and it went all the way to the right and just fell. And I was like,
That's what I did.
well,
Well, it didn't fall. You know what? That's a good idea though. I should have. Oh no, because you have the clips. So the clips make it so that like the the weight won't like slide off.
right, exactly.
But now I think so. I think I'm like stable enough now that I don't even use the clips on my workouts.
Oh
Because at
cap, I put
first,
clips on everything.
really,
Yeah, no matter what.
because I like the one thing that I have to clip because I kind of go down uneven, and I don't know if it's because my like well I do know my hips are uneven slightly, so when I'm doing squats, I'll get up and sometimes I like adjust and I'll go side to side and I just see the weight slide and I'm like, oh damn. But for everything else, I think I'm like stable enough that I go like straight up and down or whatever, and they don't move too much.
Sure.
Not like a flex. I just like just now thinking about it, I've stopped using clips for certain things because I just forget to, but I haven't seen a problem and been like,
Yeah,
oh, I should go
never
get
that.
these.
I always do clips.
Yeah. So if anybody needs a gym partner, by the way, I work out here in Jersey on base. Let me know.
Yeah, I'll check back in next podcast. Let you know how I like my weights. They should be here between 3 and 5. I'm actually
Oh,
gonna do a little
true.
pickup workout today. I'm excited. I'm actually hyped. Like,
True. Yeah, you really gonna have no excuse, man. You gonna be getting right.
yeah,
You know what's gonna
and it's
get me
worth.
upset though?
What's up?
I think your body's way more responsive to working out than mine
You
is.
know, the thing about that is like I also realized something. I've been working out my whole life. I've just had like muscle memory is real, so
Mm-hmm.
my muscle memory just comes back a lot faster than most. Plus, I'm not gonna hold you. My genetics are probably like S plus tier. Like everything is round, everything shows.
They're
I'm
they're
I'm
really
lean at 190 at 5'8". Like not how many people do you know can say that?
his genetics are really S minus for one specific reason.
Because I'm minus 5'10". Cack W.
Ah.
Cack W.
You know what's funny? My Facebook memories. I seen like yesterday. It was like a drawing of a really tall person patting a short person, and it said
Oh,
tag the shortest person you know.
oh,
And
cack
it
W.
wasn't you that I tagged in it.
Oh, let's go.
It was JR. And I was like,
Oh
"Oh
no.
damn." I was like, "Oh, no, doing it to him." But he didn't even respond like the first time I shared it. So I was like, "Oh, I don't think he liked that." So I didn't even bother sharing the memory. But I thought it was funny. Let's be out here roasting people. I'd rather be short and brolic though. Or shorter and brolic cuz y'all not really short.
Nah,
I think
yeah,
I
we're
think
like
just
average.
I just you've met my family. They're all just giants and I'm short in my family. And I'm 5'11", so
I wish, bro.
yeah. All right, so what else can we talk about with working out that I can see? So I mean, I think we're both pretty good with sticking to our workouts, right? Like the only thing that I kind of skip sometimes is leg day. And it's not because I don't know the importance of it. It's because when it like at least when it comes to legs, the burn comes in so fast. Like I'm talking set 1, workout 1, 10 reps in and you got 5 more, my legs are burning.
Yo,
Every
facts.
time. Every time.
Facts.
It took like 3 months for my calves to stop burning on workouts, and like now I'm doing like 350 on like calf raises and stuff. The standing one that we did together.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do
Right.
350 on that one, and then I do 90, 180 plus 50. What's that? 140? No, 130. 130 on like the seated one. That was kind of
Yeah.
OD. And I
That
don't.
is OD.
Yeah, it's OD. But yeah, man. I mean, your calves are just used to doing stuff, so the amount of weight they can do goes up really quick compared to the rest of your body, and then the amount of reps that you have to do to feel a burn. But yeah,
Yeah.
man, legs every time. And then when I do
Classic
do legs,
era
classic what?
bodybuilding, the classic era bodybuilding, they said that your
Chicken legs.
calves and biceps should be the same size.
Yo, you know what's funny? Actually, now
What's
that
up?
you say that, Jess and I like periodically measured my biceps or my arms in general.
Hmm.
My calves actually are this around the same size as my arms.
See, that's
That's
what you should be aiming for. That's what the goal is.
yeah. So that's really interesting. But yeah, the
Hmm.
calves never get skipped. The rest of the legs kind of get skipped sometimes, and when I do legs, I'm supposed to do Romanian deadlifts, but I skip those two because big scary.
No, bro, them hamstrings need that.
They get
Them
them. They get them
hamstrings
because I
need
do
that.
curls. I'll do curls, leg extensions, seated curls, and then seated leg press.
That's the only thing. Like I will say, I wish I could have is like some type of machine for my legs. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, with your weights that you're gonna get, you should be able to do some of that stuff.
nah,
Like
yeah, but I really want like a seated leg curl or like a,
true,
to hit. I like hitting that. I like free weights for everything besides like my legs for real.
true.
Stability sucks.
The dream is gonna be when I have a home gym, bro.
No, yeah,
Which
my boss at my job, he did MMA for a while,
yes,
and so he's 36 right now, but obviously, man's is still
a
a
beast.
beast.
That's all you gotta say, bro. People that do MMA, they're like just built different, bro. It's like,
But the thing is, he's like a small beast. I make fun of him all the time because he's your height, and
mhm.
he just hit 180 for the first time in his life.
Hey,
You know
yo,
what I'm saying?
yo, he could still whoop me though, so I'm not gonna
Oh,
come down
he
on
can whoop
that.
me, bro.
It just hit you with a roundhouse real quick. Sleep. Go sleep. Go
Bro,
sleep.
yeah. So but he has a home gym, so every he comes back into the job like, yeah, I'm tired from working out. He'll work out at like 11 p.m. because he just goes down to his basement and starts working out, bro. I'm like,
That's
that's the
beast.
dream. That's the dream.
That's beast. He doesn't still do MMA, does he?
Nah. Yo, I'll send you a YouTube video. I looked him up. My man's was
A beast.
the one video I saw. I said that's all I needed to see.
The yeah, I did that for a little bit. I don't know if I had met you guys yet when I was doing just MMA training, not like actually fighting people. But even
Oh
just
no, he
sparring,
actually
man.
fought. That's what I meant. Like he was in
Yeah.
UFC. He was in
Oh,
UFC.
he's the beast.
He's a
He's actually a
he's a
beast.
beast.
I actually can't joke with that man because he'll just whoosh.
Yes, and it's funny because he's like he grew up. Mm, he's like hood, right? Like he's
Mhm.
real hood, but he's like professional hood. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But he always his first instinct is always I want to fight him. Like I just want to beat this dude up, and I'm just like, bro, you can't.
Yo, that's so funny.
And I was like, and the worst part is, you can. He knows he can beat up 99% of people, like for real, like.
Yeah, unless you come across like a rare specimen of a person. If your life used to be like UFC and stuff like that, you're probably whooping most people. Ronda
You're
Rousey's
whooping
whooping
most
most
people.
people. Let's be real.
And
Kat
he knows
Zingano
that.
whooping most people. Like, come on.
Yes.
So
So it's funny to have that as your boss because we talk about working out like quite frequently because when I first started there he was like I can tell you work out. I'm like yeah.
she, I haven't heard that in so long.
Yeah.
Like, oh, bro, like, yeah, I could tell you go to the gym, bro. Like, that's okay. Just gotta lose a little bit, just a little bit.
Yeah, that's the thing. You already built the foundation that you built up is gonna be so good already. So
Yeah,
you just need to cut, and cutting is easier than you think. Like if you work on cutting for a couple months, because I think even losing 10 pounds, which is what 2 pounds a week, so Like if you lose 2 pounds a week, you can do that in 5 weeks.
But can you do so? I didn't look too into it. I just like read about it in passing. There's like a threshold for how much weight you can try to lose.
It's 2 pounds
without losing muscle mass.
It's 2 pounds
and bone
it's
density.
2 pounds.
Damn, bro, let me finish my thought.
It's
Whoever's listening to this is gonna be like, damn, I'm trying to hear. Well, what's the threshold, bro? That's 2 pounds.
It's two and under is the maximum you should be able to lose a week without losing any muscle mass at any extreme. Because one thing that people also just don't understand is while cutting, you're gonna lose muscle mass. Like, there's no way to avoid it. You're just gonna lose muscle mass. But to make sure you lose the least amount of muscle mass in a healthy way as possible, you have to. It's 2 pounds a week is the max.
Oh, and another thing people don't kind of get is you'll also lose some fat if you gain muscle.
Facts.
Because you need more energy to maintain muscle, so your body's gonna start taking from the reserves, which that's kind of why I approached it the way I did. It's like
your body for sure just burns more fat the more muscle you have, because the muscle just takes up more calories, so you're kind of chilling.
Big chilling. So I just gotta get like 10 more pounds of muscle, bro. I put on 10 more pounds of muscle, I'll be straight. Yeah, that's a hell of a lot. And it's funny because you don't realize that that's actually so much until you've been putting in work. And the little bit you get, you're like, wow, bro, I worked that hard for this much.
For this much.
Yes. That brings me to the next thing I was gonna say, is how sometimes people look at others' progress and like make the mistake of comparing it to themselves.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's just like, you can't do that. Like earlier how I said like, oh, I'm gonna be mad because you're gonna start working out and you're just gonna be like, whoosh, whoosh, oh bro, I don't fit through the door anymore. You know what I'm saying? After like maybe like a month or two. But everybody's body's different, and you know, it's cool to look up to people and like appreciate their gains and stuff. But if you're not progressing as fast, like, it is what it is, man. Just keep working hard and you're gonna get to where you want to be. You know, unless you want to look like The Rock, in which case you're not gonna look like The Rock unless you.
Yeah, I got some news for you.
Unless you're a freak, or you're on the juice, or you're a freak on the juice.
On the juice.
Because my man's was big on his own before.
Yeah, he was pretty big, but he's also on the trim bologna sandwiches.
Natty or not time? Is it natty or not time?
Oh, he's for sure not natty. We're not even gonna go here.
No question.
No questions.
Okay.
No questions.
Okay.
Like, there's zero chance that The Rock is natty. Like, zero.
True.
My man's, you don't get better with age, and he only looks better now than he ever did, and he's in his 40s.
Speaking of that, that's, I guess, like, not depressed, but I'm like, damn, I really wasted my 20s. Because apparently your 20s is where you're at the prime muscle building time in your life.
20s is peak, but you can hone it to the best of your body's capabilities at your 30s. Fun fact. So,
yeah. It's just not as easy.
No, it's not as easy, but the 30s is really where your body peaks. 20s is where you can just do anything and you're like, I'm a beast.
Oh, yeah.
And you can look beast, but like if you continue that, and then, because you have some muscle memory too from when you worked out in the military and stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you built some muscle up from that, because the people don't know, but you were a small dude. You were a small dude.
No, bro. I've always been massive. What are you talking about? I've always been huge, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. Nah, yeah, I was like super skinny though. And I did pack on. That's actually like I don't know if you can see it on here. Probably not. A lot of it's covered up by my tattoos. But I have some spots. I would have to turn the light on, I think. But I have like some stretch marks like you do.
Yeah.
And I got that.
Damn, the arms are looking good though.
Oh, are they? Yeah. No.
No, because like no cap, there's no, the skin isn't loose around your arms anymore. You know, that's just stuff that I noticed. I'm not about to bring it up to people but like you have toned arms. They're toned all the way. You weren't even flexing, and it was like, I'm not flabby. We out here.
You know what I'm really enjoying about damn, it's not coming out on camera. In the mirror, when I do this, I see like so much separation here, and then also when I'm like chilling with my arm like this, I think I need a gym pump. Maybe I should go get some bands.
Your delts are in there.
See this, like when there's a pump going on, this gets separated. This part, this part is separated from this part. Yeah, like we're looking okay up here, and then like that stuff. Pretty sure. Anyway,
we got tries. What's
up? A little bit. Nothing crazy. Just a tad bit. I don't know.
You got to be like my man who was deadlifting.
Got to do the Goku thing. I can't even do that no more. Wait, man's who was deadlifting? Who?
The one who failed on his deadlift. He said that he loves triceps.
Oh no. Triceps. That's what you said. I thought you said. I thought you were talking about these. What's these? I forgot what these are called.
I can't see because I think your thing's still on a delay.
I could put it on Discord for you here. That way, you can see it live. Well, I don't know if Discord's gonna pick it up because I'm using the camera for OBS.
I don't think so.
Tragic. Yeah, it's not gonna pick it up. Traps. I thought you were talking about traps.
Oh.
But yeah, I think triceps are like the easiest developed part of my body. Like it's you can even see it without much is there. I don't know.
Yeah, well, triceps really fill out the arm too. Like a lot of things that people don't realize is triceps and forearms really can make an arm completely change. Like
I gotta start deliberately working forearms.
Like, yeah, it's hard. Forearms, I'd say, are as hard as what people think calves are for growing. Like it's really hard to grow your forearms.
Yeah, I wouldn't know about that because I haven't tried, but I definitely need to start implementing it.
I mean, your forearms get worked out any type of grip exercise. Period. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you remember, but do you remember when you first started working out? It was probably harder to just hold on to some of the weights and to do the exercise itself.
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, now that you mentioned it, I was shrugging 205 yesterday.
Oh, nice. Right.
And like I was just thinking to myself like this is kind of heavy, and I was like, dang, like if I would have tried like 6 months ago, your hands do like this kind of thing, and you just lose grip. And I actually haven't felt that in a long time, and I just thought about that too. I don't know if you've ever had that.
Yeah, no, I just saw it. I was waiting for it to actually happen on stream.
Yeah, we gotta resolve that somehow. I don't know how to. I might be able to screen share. If I screen share with you, you should be able to see.
Yeah, that happens all the time, but that's just grip strength. So, and that's directly tied to your forearms, which means you. We're out here.
You can see it live now. Yeah, which I mean, I'll tell you right now, the part that I always feel like when I'm doing, I don't even remember the workout. I think it's like some pull workouts is right here. This always gets like really crazy sore.
Yep, that's
and it's because it's getting worked out. Yeah,
all of that.
Yeah, contrary to popular belief, beating your Schmeat like Muhammad Ali does not give you big forearms. And if you want proof, look at the noodle forearm, bro. I'll tell you right now, if it was true, my forearm would be bigger than The Rock's. So.
It does not. It does not. But literally just holding on to weights does. That's something that I like to just do too. Is I like to do like farmer carry type things, just because it works not only stability core and it's kind of a cardio type exercise.
Yeah, but I was about to say farmer carries are good for your grip.
But it's great for your grip. Oh my lord! So
yeah, stuff's OD, especially if you could get the hexagonal deadlift bar thing.
Oh yeah, I've never
grab
actually
that
had
and
that.
just
I always
walk
just
around.
farmer carry with kettlebells.
Kettlebells or barbells. We do
Yeah, yeah,
barbells.
yeah. You
Well,
can do
I do
barbells for
barbells
sure.
because the kettlebells will bust my legs up.
I like the kettlebells because some of the handles are thicker, which makes it harder to grip, which also makes you
Oh
work on your
yeah,
grip strength
that
a
reminds me
lot.
of what is it? The hardest dumbbell to pick up. I don't know if you've ever seen those.
Mm, nah, I don't. I don't think so.
So it's just a barbell. I forgot how much it weighs. Oh, it weighs 172 pounds, but the handle is like the same size of like a Coke bottle or a Coke can.
Oh hell
So
no!
it's mad hard to pick. So you have like massive dudes just trying to pick it up, and they're just trying to pick it up with one hand, but it's like Coke bottle, Coke can size. So you have no grip really, and
Oh,
it's
for sure, no.
175 pounds. Like, bro, like
No, no, no.
think I'll stick to two hands with that stuff. You know what the so your favorite thing about like working out is that you look good, you would say,
Well, no, that was
from working out?
before. Now it's all about the fitness journey. I'm trying to feel good. Like these days, I can squat down and my knees aren't popping because I
Yes.
yes
Oh, my ankle, bro. My ankle, you know my weak ass ankle.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's like it feels pretty good, man. Like, ooh, it's not flexible. I don't think it's ever gonna be as flexible as it can be. But
Right.
the only time I feel some kind of pain is when I do a little bit too much weight on like the calf raises. But
Mm-hmm.
other than that, like I think working out has actually helped possibly heal some of the stuff that was down there, and definitely it feels a lot better. I don't feel like
Yeah,
I'm gonna randomly
that's
snap it.
yo. My lower back, it used to just be, I don't know, man, in pain 24/7. Now it's like it goes on breaks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like it'll take some vacations. I'm not in pain as much all the time because it's still there for real, but not nearly as bad. And when I lose more weight, the better it gets too. I'm just carrying a lot of weight, and that just stresses the body. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
that's always a given. Stresses it in more ways than one too,
Yeah.
because
So,
cardiovascular.
correct. You don't. I can feel it. Like you made that joke about the stairs earlier. I was like, I can't even laugh because that's me.
That's me.
That's me right
And
now,
you live on the
baby.
second floor, bro. I know every time you go home, you're like, oh. But yeah, man. But I would say my like, not my favorite, but one of like, I don't know if it's comical. I just like the thought of this. You said you weigh how much?
194.
So I can bench you, bro. I can bench a
Yeah, no,
grown
that's
man.
beast.
Like that's kind of beast. Just like, oh yeah, you weigh how much? All right, yeah, I can bench you. I
Yeah,
told Jess that. I was
sometimes.
like, yeah, I could definitely bench you. She's like, no, I'm fat. I'm like, I bench 205.
Yeah,
She's like,
sometimes
oh.
I just pick up my girlfriend and just start doing squats with her, like front weights too, not on my back. No, I
Oh,
like
like right
pick her.
here,
Yeah.
up on your shoulders, the
Nah.
painful
She's
ones.
straddling me. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Ah,
just
okay.
pick her up by that. You know what I'm saying? And then I just start doing squats.
Yeah,
So
that's what's up.
for sure, for sure.
That's what's up. Yo, speaking of new workouts at home, check out my TikTok. I'm gonna be posting uh home workouts you can do with your kids when they still think that it's playtime and not workout time. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
'Cause that's I know there's dads out there that can't get to the gym, or I don't want to say make excuses because I make excuses too, and that's okay.
everybody makes excuses. You're not, and that's
Uh,
something that I think we should have stressed in the beginning of this fitness podcast is that consistency doesn't mean you have to go 3 times a week every week for the rest of your life. Consistency is that you know that maybe that one week you do 2 days and that next week you're going to get back to your third day, but that one week you did 2 days, you still did
oh yeah,
something. Like,
oh yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
2 weeks in a row during the holiday season. I did back by chest tries, right? Like across like a 4 day span, and then didn't do shoulders and legs. Next week I did the same thing, but then the week after that, like I got back to it. Like you said, consistency is just knowing that you're doing something. If you're doing something, you're good to go, man. Like, doesn't matter what it is.
And like, transformations comes with time, and that's where the consistency comes into play.
You have to be patient and realize it's not a sprint. It's actually a marathon, a years-long marathon. Easy. And if you want to say like, oh, I could just take juice and get to doing that, yeah, but even people that are like experts and, you know, openly talk about their juicing would tell you like lift for a year first. So you still got to put in a year's worth of work naturally before you can start.
And that's
like
still
juicing.
a long time. Most people can't get through.
Yeah, I definitely still have days where I'm like, dang, do I want to go? But I've reached the point where like I like going, and if I don't go, like it affects my mood for the rest of the day.
Right,
like,
because it's just
like I'm just like not a miserable person, but I'm definitely way more irritable, way more likely to snap about something. And I used to be, but I'm not an angry guy like that. So when I get to snapping, I'm like, I think I need to go to the gym, and I'll just go, like, whatever.
Yeah, that's when that home gym's gonna come in clutch.
Oh yeah, especially when the kids get older, because I'm not allowed to whoop them, and I'm not allowed to take stuff away. So we're gonna be hitting the gym, and you're gonna get whooped a different way. Mom can't tell me nothing then.
Hold on, I'm getting a phone call. It might be my weights. Let me see.
All right. Once again, this podcast is brought to you by the Quantum Degenerates. If you like our content, we've got things going on YouTube, Twitter, and there's one more that I forgot. YouTube, Twitter. Oh, well, we stream on Twitch, of course. So there's that. I recently started putting up videos on TikTok, like fitness videos. You know, I have a disclaimer on there, but I'll put the disclaimer up here. I'm not a fitness guru by any means. I'm just a dad that is trying to stay looking decent and somewhat presentable. And most importantly, just trying to like stick around for the kids' milestones. You know, we gotta be there for our kids' milestones. So if you identify with that description in any way, you can check out my TikTok. It's the Stay at Home Dad Bod, or not the Stay at Home, just Stay at Home Dad Bod. And I got some workouts there that I do. And like I said earlier, I'm gonna start doing videos of workouts you can do at home, which implement like, you know, just using your kid as some sort of resistance. And they definitely think it's fun. Like I know my kid thinks it's fun. Like if I try to get to doing shoulder presses with him, he does not want to be put down. And when I get tired, he starts complaining, so I have to figure out something else to do. So yeah, go check that out if you want. My buddy here doesn't have anything up right now. I asked him before the podcast if there was anything.
I just got an Instagram if y'all want to follow that.
Yes. What's the IG, bro? Drop the IG.
IG's Senpai Valentine. That's it. My weights are here. That was it.
Oh, nice.
They're outside in the truck dropping off the weights.
Dang, that's what's up.
Yeah, it's lit.
How do I change the color on this text? It's white. How do I change it to not white?
I don't know, but it's also too big.
I got you with the size. Boom. Look at that.
Boom.
Look at that.
Easy clap.
So I'll put yours there. But yeah, man, I don't oh, well, I did touch on motivation, and then I just kind of didn't say anything, huh? Well, my motivation before was usually like just whatever, just trying to be a gym bro, or oh yeah, I want to look good, bro, and pick up chicks, and that's not. I don't think anybody actually lives for that.
Nah, some people really do, but
Some people really do, but mine now is like my kids being able to pick them up. Like I said before, I had back problems, and I really haven't had any back problems. And I want to say at least 6 months, I haven't felt like a lower back pain. I toss my kid around all the time, playfully. Uh, but yeah, man, like that's kind of my motivation right now is just like their milestones I want to be around for, which means I need at least 30 years, like at the very minimum, 30 more years of mileage on Earth. You know what I mean?
yeah. For
So,
sure.
so with that comes like, I may still eat a lot of food, but okay, aside from yesterday, ask me the last time that I had McDonald's in months. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, better than
When,
me. I eat fast food all the time. All
yeah,
the time.
yeah. Well, I mean, you're still in your 20s, so and that's what I was gonna say earlier. Is like how you were saying, like when you're in your 20s, you get away with doing a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
Like eating pizza, bro, all the time. I don't know if you
Yes,
remember. I was eating
yes.
pizza damn near every day. Yeah.
You know what sucks? I'm on that binge right now, like, cause
Oof,
there's like a Pizza Hut right close to my job, so I just go get like the mini personal pizza for lunch, like all the time.
bro. Yeah, like, well, I don't think I was playing with you. I was playing with someone in the group. One time, I had a whole pie of pizza because I used to tear
Yeah,
them down.
it was a pie and a Coke. I remember, dog.
Yeah,
Trust.
so that was like my go-to. And I was playing one time, and I was hold on. I was drinking my Coke, and you know how like things go down the wrong pipe
Right.
sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I started coughing, and I threw up, bro. I threw up the whole pizza because I got Coke down my windpipe. I was like, oh no. I was like, and I was so full that like I wasn't sick or anything. It just I was so full of pizza that I just
Yes,
ended
it
up
just came
throwing up
up,
my
bro.
pizza, bro. I was
Yeah.
so sad. I was like, well, I gotta go eat again. But I used to get away with eating like that all the time and still not like being skinny like I used to be. Because when I was a teenager, man, that like I'm talking triple whoppers with a milkshake to wash it down, and like instead of fries, maybe like chicken nuggets or something ridiculous.
Damn, that'd be
And
nice.
you see, I was like this, bro.
I couldn't. Yeah, I couldn't even dream about being like that. I've always
Yeah.
been bigger. I was 165 at 16, dog. Like
Oof.
still a 5'7", like
Yeah.
solid.
He
But I
wasn't like
also ate a
super
lot of
fat
food.
though.
So
Yeah.
no, never.
You also grew up eating because that's
Eating.
another thing too is like like I wouldn't say you guys are rich, right? Like I think your mom provided for you the way that I'm trying to provide for the kids, right? So,
Right, exactly.
and then when she wasn't around, like you said, your grandma and your like you were living like with your grandma and them, right? And I don't
Yep.
know any grandma that lets their grandkids starve, so
Yo, and my
you was
grandma
eating.
can cook.
Yeah,
My grandma can cook. I'm from Louisiana, so I was eating some nice Cajun cuisine. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Every day, red beans, white beans, turkey stew,
My boy was
gumbo,
eating
something.
good.
I was eating good.
He was a boy, a boy.
And I ate too. Like I
Yeah.
found out recently that my dad didn't like to eat his my dad would rather just eat spaghetti than all that great food. Not me. I ate all that food. I wasn't like give me chicken strips or no, give me the red beans.
Yo,
Give me the
yeah.
white beans.
Give me the beans, baby. The
Give me the beans,
beans.
baby.
Beans are good for you, by the way. So
Yeah, nice fiber. You look, if there's one thing that's carried over to my adult life, I am the most regular person I've ever met.
yeah, yeah.
I poop like two, three times a day.
I actually have to like, I get like I don't know if it's because of the pre-workout having caffeine or just the fact that like I mostly eat rice, beans, and some kind of chicken. Chicken, rice, and broccoli. No.
Chicken rice and broccoli, baby.
Chicken, rice,
It's
and
the tech.
this
The hidden
yeah
tech.
the classic. No, but we make they're like power bowls, and Jess got the idea from Taco Bell because when I was still getting fast food, I was trying not to like counteract with the work that I was doing at the gym so much. So I would look up like, okay, I kind of want Taco Bell. What's a good Taco Bell meal that's gonna have like protein and not be completely terrible for you? So if you get the Taco Fresco, or like what's it called, the Fresco Bowl,
Right.
it's literally rice, beans, and chicken, and you can
Right.
get it dairy free, because if you don't get it dairy free, it comes with like sour cream, guacamole, cheese, and then just like
everything that makes it bad for you.
yeah. So if you get the
Right.
the Fresco is like dairy free, and then I like guacamole. Guacamole is good for you, so I'll ask for a little bit of guacamole sometimes. But other than that, it's just some
Yeah, guac is the healthy fat that people,
yeah. So she was just like, I could just make this at home, and we'll like when we do meal prep, we'll literally prep like 4 days worth of power bowls, which is awesome because I'm Hispanic. I've been eating beans my whole life.
No, for real.
Like, I love it. I love it.
I love beans. I'm a bean lover. I'm a protein lover for sure. Like, if you just give me rice, beans, and meat. Matter of fact, I'm a simple guy. I can just eat a rice, some white rice, and a meat for real, and that'll be good for me. Like,
Yeah, he said white rice and a meat. How you feel about brown rice? Is it any better than white rice?
No, I think the brown rice wave is capped.
You think so?
I truly do.
What is it? What is it that they say about the brown rice?
Exactly. What is it that they say about the brown rice?
Yeah, because I mean,
because if you look, it's sometimes it's supposed to be what, less carbs or something, right? But number one, I know that the way to lose weight is calories in, calories out. And white rice and brown rice calorie difference isn't enough for me to change that. Like, I don't care.
Yeah, and I think you're still gonna eat like relatively the same amount of rice.
Exactly.
What I started doing recently is measuring how much rice I put in my food. Because Jessica, like, she swears she only gives me a cup of rice. But I've been trying to eat that food, and like I'm getting to the point where I was like, yo, this is too much. And then she was like, okay, so I just put 3/4. And I was like, wait, this is still too much rice. Like, I'll finish my chicken and everything, and I'm like, I'm full. Like, I'm so full. I don't know if it's because the fasting is kicking in and it's making my stomach smaller, or if she just puts a ton of rice and doesn't actually measure it. Because when I measure a cup, I feel like I'll eat the food that I put on the plate, but I don't know. But yeah, I think if you're worried about like that much about like calories, bro, just eat less food.
Yeah, I'm. That's another thing. Like, I'm not.
Food.
Right. I'm not. I don't think I'm ever gonna get to that point again. Well, let me not say that, because maybe one of my goals in life is when I'm like 32 or something to do a professional bodybuilding competition. So.
That would be awesome. Can I be your trainer?
Sure, if you want to.
Nah, you need somebody that actually knows what they're doing to help you with that.
I don't. It's funny because I think more than anything, it's bodybuilding is a lot about presentation. So, like, I would need a posing coach.
Oh, true.
To learn how to.
Which you also need someone who knows what they're doing for that. Hey, if you need a chef, man, you pay me to chef it up for you. I got you for breakfast. Jessica eats. She loves, like, she hasn't even had the other one in so long, but she loves this tofu scramble that I make all the time for her. And like, I stopped eating it after a while. I just started eating it again. But it's literally just tofu, some spices, mushrooms, and spinach. Oh, and some red, like chopped up red onion.
Yeah, that sounds gross, bro.
No, it's really good.
I bet it is. Well, I don't like
super good. It's you don't even taste them. Mushrooms take on the taste of what you put into them.
I don't like mushrooms because of the texture, not because of the way mushrooms.
You don't even notice the mushrooms in that food. I'll make it for you next time you come up here. Bro, trust me. You think I'm gonna recommend something bad?
I don't know, dog. Y'all healthy people, y'all taste buds, they hit different.
Nah. Because that's one thing that I've always told Jess. I was like, we need to find food that tastes good. It could be healthy, but it has to taste good.
No facts. I need to
Because
eat good food.
if it doesn't taste good, I'm gonna finish that food. I'm gonna go out for, well, we don't smoke, so like I can't use that meme, like going out for a
Right.
box of cigarettes.
Mm.
Just like, oh, we need some milk. All right, I'm gonna go get some milk for us, and then stop by McDonald's and down 2 Big Macs because freaking flavorless food.
No facts.
Trying to eat healthy. No, but it's pretty good. I mean, it uses, what do we put? We put cumin, the orange stuff. Forgot what it's called. Salt, pepper. That's about it for that. That's pretty good. And then we cook it in coconut oil. So everything healthy, bro. Everything healthy. And then we got the sweet potato hash that we make, which is basically just a chopped up sweet potato, chopped up onion. Cook that up. Cook it in the grease of bacon. So like you cook up bacon for it. Yeah. And then you keep that grease on the pan, and you'll cook like your potatoes and stuff in it. Again, spinach good for you. So, and then you cook like an egg in it. I know you don't like eggs, so
I love eggs.
You just can't eat them.
No, I love eggs.
Wait, can you?
You're thinking of Devon.
No, what was it? Eggs. What was it that made you throw up? There was something you had. Oh, it was cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no cheese in that, so.
I love eggs though. At one point, I was eating like 5 eggs a day.
True.
For like breakfast.
Yeah. I used to when I first thought I was gonna get all brolic and swole, I hit up my boy that's always been swole since I met him. And he's like, yeah, so for breakfast you'll eat a 6-egg omelet, bro.
Yeah. So I watched a video when I was like 19, 20. I watched a video of somebody that was like, they were in my area. They were calisthenics bros, and they were like in really good aesthetically looking shape. They're like, yeah, we eat 6 eggs and 5 pieces of lunch meat for breakfast. I was like, copy. I know what I'm
doing. Oh, this is all I gotta do to get swole?
Get swole?
Yo.
Yeah, I can eat that many eggs.
Yo. Real quick, what's your take on the people that are like, bro, you don't have to eat like this to do this and that?
Like for aesthetics or for like to build? Because I think both are very underestimated.
Yeah, so it'll be like a really aesthetically pleasing guy who probably took some diuretics to get ready for the video.
Right.
And then he'll be eating like ice cream. Talking about, you don't need to stop eating the stuff that you like, and then they'll have like a thing of pizza, and they'd like shove pizza in their mouth.
Stuff like that, I think. I personally am along the belief that you can eat anything you want in moderation, but it has to be in moderation. Can you eat pizza and ice cream every day? No, but if you want pizza and ice cream one day and you know you've been eating healthy that whole week, yeah, go ahead and eat
but you know that's not how they're advertising it, bro.
No, of course not.
You know first of all who they're advertising it to, because it's not us. Of course. It's not us.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I think that what needs to be taught is like how nutrition works in general. Like, instead of like, yeah, you can eat this as long as you follow my workout plan. Like, no, and you need the balance of nutrition and working out to hit aesthetically pleasing goals. Mm-hmm. But if all you want to do is like work out and feel better about yourself, you watch a power lifter, he isn't aesthetically pleasing to look at. Like, you wouldn't think he's as strong as he is.
Yeah, they look like marshmallows. He looks like a marshmallow, but he could pick up your house if it ever fell on you.
Right. So like, there's certain people that doesn't appeal to, because that's not what they're trying to attain to. But if you're trying to attain that, you need to learn more about nutrition and working out as a whole.
Yeah, definitely don't take that stuff at face value and think like, I'm just gonna eat like a pig then, and think that you're gonna get anywhere, really. Unless you're like really small, because that's the other part. Oh, that too.
Of it is, people who are small and they're like, I've never gained weight in my life. I always tell them one thing: you don't eat enough.
You don't eat enough.
Like,
food.
I can eat all of this and I won't gain any weight.
And
I'm
what
like,
is
yeah,
it, like pizza and chips? Stuff with no
yeah, bro.
substance? Come on, bro.
Come on, come on,
Come
dog.
on.
And you need to eat all day. Like you can't only eat twice a day. Like I can make you gain weight. Like
That's the biggest.
Melissa,
That's
my
the biggest way
girlfriend,
I gained weight was eating 3 meals a day.
a day. Yep.
Like because I went like, well, I never got to finish the thought, but like I definitely skipped a few meals growing up. You know what I'm saying? So that's why also why I was super skinny. Because you look at my brother, he's got at least half of my genetics, and he's huge.
He's huge.
He's
my man
massive.
is your height,
and he's never skipped a meal, and it really makes a difference. I want to say like that nutrition in your early years makes a massive difference. And then what I was gonna say is like even when I was a grown up, like I started eating food that I could buy from work, and so I definitely wasn't eating 3 times a day. And then in the military, they like all your food's free, so I was eating literally like eggs with everything on them, bacon, and like a biscuit and something else for breakfast every day, whatever they had for lunch and whatever they had for dinner. And I put on like, I want to say like 25 pounds. I went from like 150 to 175 to then like 185, 190 when I met you guys. So
true,
insane just from eating.
Just from eating, bro.
Like, so,
and I mean, and there are gonna be people who do even while like they can eat a lot and they'll struggle, right?
mm-hmm.
Like my boss that I mentioned earlier, he had hypothyroidism, so my man's literally just couldn't gain weight because his thyroid was
that's
bad,
a whole medical condition at that point. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
So like,
unless you have like medical conditions, you could put on weight, bro. You can put on
the weight,
and you can lose weight, bro. Like,
thank you,
bro.
Thank you.
Put them donuts down. Let's just relax. That's another thing is I haven't eaten candy in so long. I feel like my face is a little bit clearer too as a result. You can't really see because of my.
Feels good, man. Feels good.
Yeah, definitely, and I feel a lot better. And I don't know about you, but like I never really drank a lot of stuff. I just drink a lot of water.
Yeah, I mean, I mainly just drink water anyways. Like, yeah. And my non-water drinks are vitamin waters. So like,
yep. What do you drink for vitamin water? I drink the Body Armors, like Body Armor Lights.
I got a Costco card, so I just drink Kirkland brand vitamin water. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
true. Yeah, because like Body Armor is cool. Even the regular one is pretty good, but it's like 26 grams of sugar for the regular one, which is OD. Like that's actually a lot of sugar.
Yeah,
and you could easily drink like 3 of those. I just went into like a diabetic coma thinking about that. But yeah, the lights, they taste super good, and they're like maybe 1 or 2 grams of sugar. So,
very nice.
Yeah, that's what I've been drinking now. You know, my crack used to be these. I haven't had one of these in forever. Jessica just like bought me one. So
yeah, I've unfortunately been on, like, you know, I always used to talk smack about that, but now I'm unfortunately drinking hella bangs. So
oof.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's stuff.
Not like more than one a day. Too. Yeah, for sure,
like,
for sure.
I don't know if this is like scientifically backed, but for some reason I have the idea in my head that like I think it's the carbonation. It's like bad for like your ligaments and stuff. I'm not sure if that's true or not.
I'm almost positive it's not, but
there's something about these kind of drinks that's like pretty bad for that, like the it's either like joints or ligaments or tendons, like something is suffering when you drink them.
Yeah, I'm sure it's not the carbonation though. That's all I'm saying, because you can just get like a bubbling machine and do that to water, and it's not gonna.
Yeah, you have bubbly water, so I don't think it's the carbonation, but something about these drinks, which you know I stopped drinking these too.
But no, I'm also a psychopath, and I've exchanged my Bang usage for just black coffee. So.
Oh nah, what? Demon.
Yeah, I just chug a whole glass of black coffee and just be on my way.
Savage. I couldn't do that.
And so black coffee not only gets your metabolism going a little bit, it's low in calories and has the caffeine. I mean, what else?
You could do that with a glass of water, my brother. What do you mean?
Yeah. But the water don't got the caffeine.
It was just like crack a smelling salt, bro. All right, I'm ready for the day, bro.
Hey, yo, I was talking to my boss. I was like, I wanted to start taking maybe caffeine pills so I don't have to do that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, yeah, I don't know, something about that. It makes me feel like a crackhead. I was like, I completely understand that. Like, oh, what are you taking, bro? You know, just gotta re up on my caffeine pills.
Yeah, that sounds like a slippery slope. Next thing you're up on that Adderall, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Making you pop smoke out here, just OD. But,
so yeah, I'm just sticking to my my black coffee.
Black coffee. I think once you start working out, well, you haven't done cardio in a while, right? You haven't really gone running.
Nah.
When you go running, you probably stop needing the caffeine.
You think so?
Well, supposedly, like you're gonna be tired at first, but after like a week, your actual like energy, I don't think it's like energy production. I think it's like whatever it is that makes you need caffeine. You'll have like 10 to 12% more of that throughout the day, so you won't feel as tired.
Nice.
But also sleeping regularly. I don't know if you've been sleeping regularly, but that's.
I have been like I take my sleep pretty seriously now that I have the time to take sleep pretty seriously.
Mm-hmm.
For the past year, I've been getting at least 6 to 8 hours of sleep a day.
Ooh, so. Yes, the classic.
Yeah.
And then do you drink water before you go to sleep?
And it depends. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Mainly just because I don't feel like waking up throughout the night.
Well, if you just drink like a glass before bed, supposedly, I still need to try this theory out. But basically, like downing a cup of water before bedtime every night will help you also feel like better in the morning when you wake up. So I don't know how true that is, but I want to try that. Yeah, and like eventually, I guess your body will get used to having that water, and it'll actually absorb it instead of making
you go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so that's something I want to start doing too. Aside from adding cardio to my fasting days when I don't go to the gym.
Big truth. I think now is a good time. Hour 18 minutes about.
Yeah, we're at like an hour 15, so.
Yeah. I think
we're gonna call it here, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for stopping by if you're in here. We really appreciate the support. Again.
Yeah, this will be on our YouTubes, of course.
Yep. It's Quantum Degenerates on YouTube.
You can find me on IG at Senpai Valentine. One day I'll get more of this stuff up and running to be with my boys.
Oh, yeah.
But until then.
One day he'll have a webcam, too, so you can see his pretty face while we talking.
Keck. I'll wear the tank top for you guys on
no. He's gonna show me up.
Fitness past podcast. I'll do some push-ups too, so I got a little pump beforehand.
Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. I should have done. I should have got like the
you should got a little mini pump, bro.
Resistance bands, get a pump going. Because I wanted to show off. See, it looks real small right now, but when I got a pump, I have like a whole cap. I'm like, ooh. But yeah. All right, so we're going to end it here. Y'all have a wonderful day. Is there anything else you wanted to add?
No, I'm good.